The night train to nowhere in particular. You are awake when you should not be awake. This is neither good nor bad. Simply is. But let us leave this room and board a train. The station has no name, only a lamp with yellow glow. The train arrives without announcement. Inside, seats are midnight blue, soft as moss. The light is low and golden. The air carries old wood and lavender. You choose a seat by the window. The train begins to move so gradually you cannot say when stillness became motion. It rocks gently like a cradle, like walking without effort. Outside, the world unfolds in shades of blue and gray, punctuated by small lights. The wheels maintain their steady cadence, clack-a-clack-a-clack-a-clack, a patient heartbeat, repeating until it becomes texture of silence. Other passengers sit far away, breathing slow breaths of easy sleep. You are alone but not lonely, held in collective stillness. There are no tickets to check. You owe nothing. You are simply here, in gentle motion toward nowhere in particular. The landscape changes. Darkness deepens. The darkness of closed eyes, a forest canopy where small creatures sleep. Trees appear, their trunks glowing pale. Train passes. They remain. Time rearranges itself. You have been on this train for 10 minutes or all your life. Travels at the speed of breath. Your reflection appears in the window, overlaid on passing darkness. You and the darkness dissolve into each other like ink in water. The train climbs. At the crest comes a moment of floating between earth and sky. Then the descent begins, like exhaling, like sinking into feathers. A lake appears, vast and still, mirroring the sky. The train runs along its edge. Golden windows reflect across the water. A second train in a second world. Both real, both carrying passengers toward rest. The wheels cross a bridge. The rhythm deepens, clack echo, and you realize you have been breathing in time with it. On the far shore, a single light burns in a window. Warm, amber, steady. Train passes. You carry the image inside you now, a small flame in memory's hands. The train enters forest. Trees close in protectively like the space between sleeping and waking. They simply stand, breathing out what you breathe in. The train begins to slow. Not stopping but slowing. The rhythm elongates, creating gaps where sleep lives. A station approaches, empty and waiting. The train slows almost to walking pace but continues. You feel relief, permission to keep riding. Fields appear, pale and fallow. A fence runs alongside, its posts regular and rhythmic. One post, another, like thoughts, like breaths observed and released. Somewhere ahead, faint, a sound rises. Mournful but not sad, it says. You are awake in the night, and so are others, scattered across darkness, together forming a constellation. The train follows a long curve. You close your eyes. The darkness behind your eyelids is the same darkness outside. Continuous, unbroken. When you open them, the train runs through open country. Stars are thick here, layered in infinite depths. You are watching time itself, each star's light completing journeys begun before you were born. The train slows again, settling into barely faster than walking pace. This is the final speed. The darkness embraces like water around a swimmer who has learned to float. A farmhouse appears, a single window glowing. 2 points of wakefulness acknowledging each other. I see you, you are not alone. You are very tired now. Not the wired tired of insomnia, but deeper, cleaner. Your body is heavy. Your thoughts begin to settle, to slow, to space themselves apart. The lamps dim to ember color. Other passengers have disappeared or you have stopped noticing. Mist rises, softening everything, erasing edges, blurring the distinction between motion and stillness, between waking and sleeping. The sound of wheels begins to muffle. The rhythm grows distant, and you find you are no longer listening but feeling it in your chest, a pulse that is your pulse. You are so close to sleep now. The border is thin as mist. You see soft shapes of dreams gathering, waiting with infinite patience. Train slows. Blows. Each turn of the wheels takes longer, until the space between one clack and the next is vast, filled with silence so deep you could fall into it forever. Fall gently like a leaf, like snow, fall asleep falls. The train is barely moving. You do not wish to step off. You wish to let this slow motion continue until it is indistinguishable from stillness, until stillness is indistinguishable from sleep. Your eyes close. The darkness is soft as mist, warm as lamplight. You feel your weight surrendering to rest, to the quiet assurance that you need not stay awake. The wheels turn one last time. Or perhaps they have stopped. The sound is so faint it might be your own heartbeat. And somewhere beyond the dark, the train comes finally to rest, and you descend at last into the soft earth of sleep, into the space between one breath and the next, where there is no need to do anything at all but rest, and be still, and let the night hold you complete and safe and home.